Voters will decide hundreds of races, including key battles for governor, Congress, and county offices all across the state. One race drawing national attention is the Democratic primary in Maryland's 6th congressional district.
The high-stakes showdown pits freshman incumbent April McLean Delaney against her predecessor, David Trone. It also becomes one of the most expensive House primaries in the country, with the two candidates pouring roughly $32 million of their own money into the race.
Our Lionel Donovan is outside of a polling site in Gaithersburg, where voters in the 6th district will begin casting their ballots in just about an hour. Lionel, good morning.
Good morning to you both. And like you were saying, in addition to that congressional race, voters here in Montgomery County will also be voting on who will be representing them in the county council, along with county executive and multiple state delegates as well. And I'm here with me today is the Montgomery County Board of Elections member, Kina Anya. Thank you so much for taking the time and speaking with us today. And so first thing I would want to ask you is, what can voters here in Montgomery County expect today?
Well, they can expect very happy election workers ready to support them as they are carrying out their votes. And we are encouraging everyone, if you are looking for a ballot box or a post office to drop off your ballot, to text box plus your zip code to 77788. And we'll find a list of places close by to you, which will be super helpful for today.
All right. And so, one of the things I also wanted to ask is, I'm sure a lot of people out here, would want to vote in Montgomery County, but maybe they just moved here and so they aren't necessarily registered. How can they change that? How can they get registered to vote here?
Yes, well, if they are looking to do same-day registration, they will need to have a state-issued ID and a bank statement, something that shows that they are a resident of Montgomery County. They bring that to the bring it into their polling locations, and with that, they'll be able to do same-day registration.
All right, glad to hear it. And you mentioned earlier that, we also have these ballot boxes that are here for people that are on the go, because this is still a work day. So how does this drop box work? What would they do?
Well, with the ballot boxes, they are available until 8 p.m. So as I mentioned, if you're looking for your closest ballot box, text box plus your zip code to 77788 and make sure that you have your oath, which is at the bottom of your envelope, signed to make sure that your ballot is good to go before it gets into that ballot box. So once it's in, it's in.
All right. Thank you so much, Kina. I really appreciate you taking the time and speaking with us today. A lot of information, like she was saying, make sure that it is signed, because that is how you will ensure that it is counted. And as we've been saying earlier, the polls will be open starting in an hour at 7 a.m. and they'll be going until 8 p.m. or until the last person votes, meaning that as long as you are in line before 8 p.m., even if 8 p.m. passes, you'll still be able to cast your ballot. Back to you guys.
Emphasizing here that Maryland has this closed primary system, meaning if you are registered with a political party, you must vote in that specific party's primary, but there's still plenty of time to register, Lionel, as you've detailed for us. Lionel Donovan reporting. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Montgomery County voters will also choose party nominees to succeed current county executive Mark Elrich. 7 candidates are running, 2 Republicans and 5 Democrats. Whoever wins will inherit major financial challenges. The county, in fact, is facing a projected $290 million budget shortfall in the 2028 fiscal year.
And join us tonight at 8 when the polls close on the free WUSA 9 app. It will be streaming live with early vote totals, results, and reaction as the numbers start to roll in. Then join us tomorrow on WUSA 9 Mornings for continuing election coverage.